fixed? Are you going to stress it again?
Season's greetings from my family to yours. I want to express how grateful I am to be in this community. I wanted to show my appreciation by giving a little more love to the people in my community. I want to thank God and give all the glory to Him. He made a way for me to be here. In this time during this year, I don't think it was an accident. I don't know if you know the Lord. If you don't, I hope you're not offended. This is just my expression of love for you and my community. If you do know the Lord, you might be familiar with the times we are in and how it relates to the Bible. While I have you, I'd like to give you some information. I don't know if you know, but the are coming next week. I know you might be mixed on how to feel. Either you're happy and you're planning on getting it. Maybe you're not sure because it was rushed and skipped crucial safety processes. Let me put your heart and mind at ease. This is what the Bible says about this subject. Revelations 18:23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by the sorceries were all nations deceived. Okay, before you roll your eyes, this will probably blow your mind a little bit. The Greek word for sorcery is pharmakia, the same word we use to get our word pharmacy. Pharmakia's definition, and continue into the next spot to find out what the definition is. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, today has been a very slow day for me. I have been awake since 1:19 in the morning. I finally got to get a little bit of sleep around just after 3, but I kept getting woken up by my husband's alarm clocks. And then he woke me up to say goodbye to me around 6-ish. And then my 6 o'clock alarm went off. I turned it off. And then I think I fell back to sleep until about 8:20 or 8:18, something like that, when my kids woke me up and asked me for breakfast. So I didn't get much sleep at all. I'm super, super tired. So today what I've been doing is going through my Bible. I had a dream the other night. I was awoken in the middle of the night because of it. And I could just remember that I needed to write down, in quotations, the importance of bread. I didn't exactly, I wasn't fully awake, so I don't really remember writing it, but it says the importance of bread and then where to find it in the Bible. It was, you can find it in books, so the book of John and First John and etc. And then I was told to go to Matthew, Mark, and then Luke to find it. So that's what I'm doing today. The other thing is while I'm doing this, I'm writing down the scriptures which reference bread. And then I also want to pray and meditate on why I was guided to it. Also, I've been feeling really sad today because I know that next week they're rolling out the COVID-19 stuff. And I feel an urgency to try to talk to my neighbors into not getting it, but I don't know how exactly. And I felt maybe like one of them is currently angry with me, and I would considers me an enemy at this point, but I don't consider her one. But, Ezekiel 3:17 through 19 explains that we should warn people. Otherwise, if they do something wrong or they do something wicked, that wickedness is then passed on to us for not warning them. So I feel that I should warn them, even if it means that I get yelled at for trying to warn them. I mean, the act of trying to shows that I love them enough to try, right? And I don't want that burden on me to wonder if they get their kids, and then their kids are then possibly damned, and I don't want that. So, yeah. So, to the ones that I have their phone numbers to, I'm probably just going to text rather than getting yelled at and possibly assaulted to get off the property, meaning the next neighbor that calls me her enemy. I'm not going to go over there. I'll just send a text. That's all I'm going to do. And then to the other one, I think I will write a letter and put it in her mailbox because she's barely ever home. So that's what I'm going to do. And then basically try to just, I don't know, should I knock doors? Like, I'm feeling like I should be knocking doors and like urgently telling people, don't do it. Don't. I try to get my wrap on my head the way I did it the other day, but it seems like it was a one-time thing.
Maybe the keys are in the front. Wow.
Anyway, I'm going to share something with you that's very awesome. Be right back.
2018 road, is there a stock number?
What do you think?
18 road. Oh,
Meh.
stock, is there one?
Pharmakia's definition. 1. The use or the administering of drugs. 2. Poisoning. 3. Sorcery. Magical arts often found in connection with idolatry and fostered by it. The deceptions and seduction of idolatry.
Get it off the road. Get it, move! Four Roman passes. Rebellion simmers amongst Pilate's Jewish subjects. But he allows nothing to disrupt Roman.
So in Revelation 18:23, we have two instances pharmakia was used in the words sorcery and deceived. What does this have to do with the well, are produced by pharmaceutical companies, literally pharmakia. What does this have to do with God? Well, read the posts above.
You can keep. Whatever you find, you can keep.
Just read the posts above and you'll see what it has to do with God.